could have the Mekhi Lemon discussion. The Eagles put out their first depth chart, by the way. Starting receiver, Mekhi Lemon. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I saw that. I meant to bring it up earlier in the show, the depth chart.
But and that's unofficial. That's put together by the media relations. It's not put together by the coaches. But
I'm surprised they even let them put that out then. Like, you
well,
got to think the guys fighting
the
for a
NFL
roster spot are looking at that, like, oh, where am I? You know what I mean? Am I on there? What do I
I mean,
have to
it
do
even
to
says, if you read it, it says compiled by the Eagles communications department, but nobody reads it. Nobody reads. It's not the coaching staff. Like, there's some, like, you're like, they don't. What I do like, and the Eagles did this a couple. They actually have a proper depth chart. I advocated. I might be the reason for this. I advocated 2 edge, edge, and they do defensive tackle, defensive tackle, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
It should be nose tackle, 4 eye, edge, edge. But then
You're right. Yeah. Pump the brakes, John. You'll be happy with DT.
And then, they should do all ball middle linebacker, but they just do linebacker and then corner, but they do slot, and they do. So, they have 12 starters on defense. Obviously, you don't have 12 starters, but that's how many positions there are. And you could even throw a dime in there if you want to, but they're not going to do that. So it's getting better for people identifying things correctly. But yeah, I mean, they put out edge, which is awesome, instead of defensive end and defensive end. But people still say 3-4 base. That drives me fucking nuts. And by the way, that's NFL people. That's not just fans. Like, you will hear it all the time. I go, when do you fucking play 3-4? Point out to me. Who's playing 3-4? Old school 3-4. Old school 4-3. Nobody does it. They're moving to a base 4-3. They're hiring Jim Schwartz. Blah, blah, blah. They're moving to a base 3-4. They're hiring Vic Fangio. Ugh.
How do you fix this problem, though? You don't, right?
You can't. Can't.
So it's something that you'll be pissed about forever.
I'm not pissed. I wish people would understand it, and they wouldn't ask some of the, and they wouldn't get misunderstanding.
That's all right to be pissed about it. I would be pissed about it if I were you. A little passion never hurt anybody.
It's just, it's so ingrained in people's minds that they can't break it. And I don't know why. It's not that hard. But even it's Vic's defense, and he'll chuckle when you say, "Will you play 3 linebackers?" But he'll say 3-4, 4-3. I don't know how you break it.
I don't know if you will, my friend. I don't know if you will. All right, good stuff there on practice. John, you mentioned the depth chart. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I had your X open. Let me go back to it and see if I can get the depth chart. We'll pull it up here on the program for people to see. While I do that, John, did anything else jump out at you on the depth chart today?
No. It's funny. They have Cooper starting at slot and safety.
And I saw that.
And they have the slash for 2. They have the slash, which is a college thing. Andy Dalton and Tanner McKee. Andy's first / Tanner McKee for a second string quarterback. They're also at nickel. They did a Michael Carter, Mac McWilliams slash. Interesting. By the way, when Quinyon didn't come back, because Jonathan Jones is hurt, Mac McWilliams went in for Quinyon Mitchell to get the first team reps. So that was notable. And Michael Carter, Marcus Epps at safety, which is the real starter because they'll be playing more reps. So, yeah. And also, if you want to go really in the slot, which makes no sense, they have Britton Covey / Quez Watkins, because I have not seen Quez Watkins, who's had a pretty good camp, by the way, believe it or not. I've not seen him take one snap in the slot. I don't know what they're looking at. But whatever. Got to fit him on there, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too. All right, good stuff there on the depth chart. Quarterback, John, look at that. They did the slash for the quarterback, Andy, Tanner, McKee. I wonder who's going to play on Saturday between those two guys.
Both. But who's going to play first? That's a good
Probably
question.
Andy, right? Andy's going to be like, guys, I'm 38 years old. I don't want to play a full preseason.
Yeah, I mean,
game.
if I truly don't know, but if I were to guess, I would guess Andy. And I think he's played better. So, I mean,
will Cole Payton provide at least some preseason entertainment? I mean, it's better to have a gunslinger in the preseason than a conservative quarterback, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
from an entertainment
people he'll run it a couple times. People will get really excited by his athleticism, because he can really run, and he's a big dude. So I think there'll be some plays where people get excited, but yeah, he's gonna put the ball in peril as well when he's throwing it.
Yeah, you got me excited.
There's a lot of guys. I mean, this. I always have to look at his name for some reason to pronounce his name. But the best of their sort of back end receivers, because I mean you're going to see mostly back end players if you're being honest. I brought them up before, so it's not new for people who listen. But Eric Ikukanma, to me, is the best of their sort of back end receivers. He might show up. People, Willie Lampkin is healthy. That's a good thing. He had to leave, but he was back at practice today. So he should be ready to go. He's going to be, people are going to get excited by him.
How about DT, John? It looks like they had Ur Bernard at the 7th, which I guess is fine. He's not better than Gabe Hall, but I think they're going to just move Gabe Hall, or they're going to practice squad him.
Yeah, Gabe's not going to make the team. He might be on the that'll be up to him. If he wants to try to shop around, because the Eagles are so deep. If he gets an opportunity elsewhere, he might just go somewhere else. But yeah, because it's a tough numbers game at defensive tackle for the Eagles. If I was agent, I'd tell him to go somewhere else. But it's and that's no guarantee he's going to get an offer either, because most teams want to work with their own young players that they've been working with since the spring. Although the Eagles cut Jaden Roberts and who else did they cut yesterday? Oh, Jaquan Wright. They both got claimed on off waivers. Both of them.
People lining up the Eagles roster, J-Mac.
The Falcons, well, it's a little bit different this time of year. Like, it's easy to get people through. When you cut from 90 to 53 and all those names are out there one time, you get very few guys picked. Like, there's 10 guys on waivers every day. So if you have an injury at tight end, you might claim Daquan Wright. If you have an injury at guard, you might claim Jaden Roberts. Whereas if you cut them at the 53, 90 to 53, they're probably not getting claimed. If that makes sense. They're probably Daquan Wright got claimed by the Browns. Jaden Roberts got claimed by the Falcons. It's a long shot that either will make their respective 53s. So it's different when there's 10 guys on the wire.
Yeah, right. Yeah. as you pointed out. All right, good stuff there, Johnny Mac, on the depth chart. Good stuff.